Also, Don taking
now
a lot of hits.
Going on the ramp. I'm trying my best. Mark target is on. Ramp is... But,
Hello everyone, this is Greyshot7. I'm doing a 2v2 replay with my good friend Olvadi. He is here today to give a cast of this 2v2 on his favorite map, Alliance of Defiance. Would you like to give a brief synopsis of why you maybe that is untrue and what our players are today?
yeah, so apparently we have a replay with me in it. That's funny. And yeah, I hate AOD so much. It's one of my most hated maps. Because there's so much which bothers me, like the ghost barrels. If you didn't know, there's 4 barrels which are sitting on the, I don't know how to express it, but sitting on something. If they get destroyed by shots, the model disappears, the texture, but it still stays there. So every time a tank shots, it will get caught in those barrels. The only way to get rid of those barrels is to crush them with a tank, and that's so annoying. If you have an ISU with high reload time, and every shot gets into these barrels.
Hey, I'm of the opinion that, look, listen, not every barrel in video games has to be red and explosive. I'm just pointing out there. We need to open up our mindset on barrels and allow them to do many more things.
Yeah, like being invincible to ISU shots. Yeah, but let's go focus on the game. Yeah, I'm playing as a Soviet with Tommy, my clan member. Both as Soviets. I'm playing the casual conscript start against OKW with triple conscript, double engineers, and Tommy is playing a tier 2 build with an early mortar to get access to the complex. What are the Axis players doing?
Alrighty, so the Axis players. We are looking at a OKW and a Wehrmacht player. That one has started off with the OKW as a basic Volk Squad Stern build. We also have the Wehrmacht going with a Grenadier main build with a Pioneer and a Mortar. Except this time it actually is reasonable to get a Mortar. So yeah, also it looks like maybe it's a counter to the Soviet mortar currently at play, but it's a fierce battle right now going on in the industrial complex on the far right-hand side of the map. But it looks like German forces are holding on, but it's a close fight. Yeah.
So far, nothing unusual. Yeah, the idea behind this mortar build is that's like a strategy which my other member, Fire and Terror, developed. You might know him if you follow me on stream. Is that on the compound, the fights are so slow and don't take much movement, so you could easily counter the stationary Austria player with a mortar, because till he gets the stuff in position, and then the whole games with the houses jumping in, jumping out, it gets all countered by a mortar.
Yeah, but so, you're not wrong in that sense, but I also look at the left-hand side, and it's pretty much that. With conscripts in the building, conscripts out, which should be in cover, and then also more conscripts in cover, versing a Sturm and a Volk Squad. Looks like your ally, Sultami, should win this fight, because just of the number of models left, but we'll see.
Yeah, he's getting his flamer up, or retreating it. But the thing is, if you're playing on the top side on AOD, holding this house is so key because it gives you so much vision and area denial. But yeah, it's not like the best fighting house because of the green cover to counter the house.
Alright, but your ally did pick one of my favorite doctrines, the counterattack tactics doctrine. So, you know, just saying. Here's hoping that you actually get out of B4. Or he gets out B4 and does some damage. But of course, he also got shock troops, recon, all sorts of good stuff in that.
The doctrine is overall really good. It's a really, even though the B4 is not like the best performing unit, but everything else in this doctrine is really good. Like the KV1 is good, shocks are good, Famava Russia is good, and recon is good.
No, absolutely. Right now, mortar fighting mortar over in complex, but actually, no, MG in the front, but Flamethrower is flanking it. I think he was trying to hopefully get it while it was in the building, but is now just pulling back as he sees it's not. Although, good flank right there, could have done a lot.
And I'm locking in ISU, one of my most played doctrines, and it's a really good late game doctrine, so I will play for the late game.
Absolutely, and again, this is a good teamwork. This is a good build because you have guard troops good at longer ranges against armor, shock troops against infantry, IL-2 bomb strike for direct strikes, recon to allow those direct strikes to happen, B4 for artillery, ISU and 5-2 for anything that's directly on the front of the field. So yeah, it's a good. I really like this dynamic you guys have going.
I also fired on the bottom, on the right side, on the compound outside. I fired off the flanking route because I got so annoyed by the flanks.
Yeah, I can see that is quite annoying as that flamethrower currently hits your MG. Conscripts coming in. You don't have Molotov, from what I can see, but at the very least, you can get behind cover and hope. Oh no, he's pulling in the Pioneers for closer.
Yeah, I should move out of cover because the Flamer does less damage against units which are not in cover.
Yeah. Pioneers getting very low, but so are your conscripts. And you're gonna pull on back, but MG's gonna guard the entrance. Hey, at the very least, your ally left side's cleared, and right now in mid, conscripts are currently taking over that position, so that should allow you guys to stop hemorrhaging, even though you only lost about 40 VPs, and regain mid.
Yeah, Tommy's doing a really great job. He now has the fuel secured, it's getting the middle up. We will have a pretty much big map control. I'm just trying to deny as much fuel as possible, even though it comes with a high manpower input.
Yeah. Now we're dealing with everyone upgrading. We got 222 about to deploy via Romanas. Bissonette has gotten a medical building, so maybe a half track in the future. For both you and Sultami, both of you have upgraded the tier 2 for the Soviets, so you both have access to AT. Or actually, even better, you have access to AT infantry with the guard troops on the field.
Yeah, I got guards because like I had only 2 conscripts and I was feeling I need one more infantry squad on the field.
Yeah.
I just have to say I don't know anything about this game. It's so long time ago I can't remember anything, so I hope I can follow up the steps why I did certain things. So far it makes sense what I'm doing.
Yeah, and by the way, you can easily take a game of mine and be like, well, Greyshot, you say all this stuff, and it's like you're not exactly on point. It's like you can't be on point always, but it's good to show the strengths and weaknesses of a game, no matter with yourself.
Yeah, I don't mind. Like I said, it just was coincidence that we got this game.
Yeah. Well, let's see. On the far left, we have multiple conscripts fighting an MG34, but they are focusing on the MG34, so it can't fire a single shot. Oh, there it goes. But now has to retreat with 1 model remaining.
Yeah, the Maxim should suppress the Volks radius, so obviously a pretty decent situation against Bissonette. Can regain control of middle, has this AT gun on the field. I'm taking up for a T-70.
Again, good play right now because as far as they do have Rakenwerfer on the field, and they actually have Pack 40, so no, both of them have access to a form of AT. So that'll be an issue, but luckily T-70 is maneuverable. It's good on the approach, and again, with this map having so many different cover options, and whether brush or actually like terrain, you can get in and out and do a lot of damage without taking too many shots.
Yeah. One in the this can rush in the middle, forcing off 1 Volks Grenadier.
Yeah.
Tommy has to merge his Pioneer, but he's retreating. Minor improvement. You can do so much more damage with Flamer Pioneers when you use your conscripts to merge into them.
Right, he's still doing quite a bit. He's also bringing over MG to hopefully stop. MG34 is back on the field as well. Your conscripts are taking mid and behind good cover, which you guys made. Yeah, right now
going around the flank to get around the MG. Really good plays from Tommy so far.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really good fight so far because you guys are battling over mid, but it seems like the Germans, especially right now, Bissonette has retreated 3 units. it looks like, for the sake of things, you guys have gained control of mid, and it seems like you guys should be able to hold it. Now, it looks like Ramanus is bringing up some forces, but remember, the Soviet has the AT gun and also artillery ability with that, so I don't think they're going to remove you anytime soon.
And T-70 from me is also on the field. We'll show him.
Yep. Here comes the artillery, right on the MG. Oh, it's going to hit the Grenadier squad. Ah, barely misses down the retreat.
The Grenadiers retreat. You don't want to lose the Grenadier to the T-70. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. But yeah, he does escape. Pack 40 though pushes back your T-70, but it has not much to stop the guard troops moving in, and those are DP guard troops. Those are not some like, oh, you know, those are some serious infantry that can do a lot, especially to an MG looking the wrong way. And a fantastic grenade ends that MG's life. And are you gonna steal it? Yes, you do.
Yes, of course. It's a nice addition.
No, absolutely. And though you've been hit by a mortar, MG retreats back to base. Now let's see.
But Axis are doing a great job. Or the OKW player swarming the fuel again because there's no unit covering it.
Yeah, so. Bissonet's pushing on left, and that's putting a damper on Sultami's like forces, like trying to regain momentum. Looks like he's building up to tier 3 as well, so he might be deploying some light armor soon. But yeah, he's infantry coming in to engage and try to take back his side. But unfortunately, MG spots his conscripts moving on in and does suppress one squad, maybe both. No chain, never mind.
Tier 3 up for Bisonet. And upgrade is on the way as well. Tommy will push off Bisonet in the long run, but still.
Panchayat quarters just outside the base. And with coverage, it's not a bad idea. Simply because of the fact
it's a safe position.
Yeah, you don't want. I've seen too many times in a 2v2 where they move it up, being like, I can most certainly hold that position, and it's like 5 minutes later, it's smoldering pile. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17. Want to do a quick shout out, just momentarily let you know that remember, on Sundays at 9 AM Central Time, I do live streams on Twitch. And the reason I say that is because a lot of these replays I do live, as you can see with some of the chat options on the side. Again, if you want to take part in that, it's Sundays 9 AM Central Time. And again, I look at replays from fans, from subs, and patrons. Patrons as well being shown above right as I speak. But just want to give a quick shout out to them, a quick shout out to, again, my Twitch channel and my live stream when I do replays, and hopefully you can support the channel by making sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Thank you again for your support. Now back to the video.
So far, I'm getting a guard into the house to get push off the Grenadier. But there's only one window, and the BTS is shooting on the 2-2. So the Grenadier has 3 range.
Yeah, it's trying to do what it can. 2-2 is pretty low. AT gun you were bringing in, try to finish it off, but it got out just in time. Now you get your guards out. Throwing a grenade. He retreats immediately. And you should be able to control the factory now.
Yeah, to be honest, it wasn't a worth engagement. I should have either went full outside from the first time, because one window is not doing much. Sometimes you just get caught up. Not like justifying my bad play, but sometimes you think, the house is better than being outside, even though it's, in this situation, not better, even worse.
Yep. Right now we have a larger engagement on the other side of the map. Conscripts and an MG engaging multiple Volk squads. One of them is actually flanking around that building to try to get around that MG, it looks like. Meanwhile, multiple Volks and Stern, by the way, are engaging outside, trying to engage behind good cover. The Volk squad is paying off, though. Incendiary going on the MG. Oh, mine, though!
Mine. Now relocate your MGs, and Tommy should be more than fine.
Yeah. Good coverage with that MG. Artillery as well, trying to hit that Volk squad and forces it back. But damage has been done, and the infantry is going to push forward. So, excellent work there, and good play by Bissonnet, although good defensive play by Soltimi as well.
And Bisonette also moving into the middle.
Oh shoot, Soltimi, by the way, up to 8 command points, so the B4 is an option now, T-34 is an option, Katyusha is an option. We have multiple different options he can do now, because he has the tier 4 and also all of his units unlocked.
My mortar gets resonant, so I have to force retreat. I didn't heal my guard, which is not that nice. Now I'm using, I don't know how the ability is called, it's the dirt. I think it was renamed. But yeah, so for more accuracy and rate of fire, it's a really nice button. Just use it. It has no ammunition cost, no nothing, so it's worth to use it.
Yeah, that MG you stole, by the way, is absolutely wrecking them. So good job on taking that MG42. You're doing a really good job at keeping the Germans at bay. And right now we have a small counterattack on left, and looks like it should be able to break through their lines pretty easily. It looks like also Soltimi is saving up, so no tier 3 stuff. He will be going for tier 4, which I should have mentioned. Bisonette and Romanes haven't deployed any frontline tanks, but they are about, like, Romanes is about to deploy an Ostwind.
Yeah, Ostwind can work out. It's definitely one of those units where high risk, high reward, so I don't like such tanks, but some people make magic work with those tanks. The P4 would be the much safer bet, but it can work out.
We are getting a Panzer IV. Bisonette is deploying that right now. So we'll see how maybe as a combination it could work. See stun going out mid to hit the conscript engineer squad, forcing them both to retreat. Again, it's just been a absolute, like, it's just been a stalemate right now in this in the factory, because it's
the
like
factory is always hard to gain, but back or forth, because it's so hard to make a proper engagement, or also and being like hard to engage, but also somehow hard to hold because of the hoses. You can't use AT guns well and such things, so it's a weird place to play. I don't like it. There are players which like that, but I don't like that.
MG is currently keeping the Grenadiers and stuff at bay. Guard troops find some good cover, holding out pretty well. And again, you did the hit the dirt option again.
It's for free. Just hit it every time you're in engagement.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. T-70 coming in. Oh, but Ostwind diving it. Again, we also have some teller mines being placed.
I get a Katyusha to displace the support weapons of the Austrian player.
Absolutely makes sense. I mean, right now, yeah, he's kind of grouped up with some of his support weapons. You can do a lot of damage with a nice, good strike from a Katyusha.
Ostwind gets some shots in for my AT gun. Might get a third shot. But before from Bisonette is coming, I have to run.
AT gun's decrewed.
That's a crucial moment, the double team. I will lose a lot. AT gun got decrewed.
Yeah. Conscripts though coming on in, so but here's the thing, you don't have AT grenades.
I have AT. I had forgot to take them. I want to save desperately my...
Recrewing it.
Yeah, I want to save my AT gun.
You did. You got it recruit, and also you reinforced it.
I try everything to get it back.
Save the AT, save the dream. Oh, dang it.
Yeah, now I have Katyusha, but I have nothing useful.
Yeah. The one thing I'll say about it is, oh wow, actually, I'm surprised that Pack 48 lived. I thought the rocket hit directly. But your ally does have a KV-1 available, so neither the Panzer IV or the Ostwind are really great against that behemoth. But on the flip side, they do have enough AT that can wear it down, like we saw in the last game we casted.
I have to say this double team was really great executed by the allies, taking advantage of it. But Tommy is getting the VP now, and the fuel point, they recruit the MG, and we'll steal it probably.
They're doing recon on your side to try to identify to see what's going on. By the way, I don't think we've gone over Bizanet and Romanus' factions, or maybe they just haven't picked it until now. Breakthrough and Jaeger armor. Again, recon, direct strike option with with also 2 heavy tank destroyers, which some people might say, yes, tank destroyer is the best, but it's a big, slow vehicle, and both Olvadi and Soltami have stuff to counter big, slow, heavy vehicles very easily.
Yeah.
Especially with like Mark Target, IL-2, B4. Be very careful on how it's used.
Tommy's building the first B4 on his base entrance.
Okay. Not bad positioning, especially in proximity to mid. And oh my god, Bizanet is absolutely pushing into mid. Panzer IV, lots of infantry.
Yeah, but MG escapes. And T-70 is also getting some kills. KV-1 should move up soon.
He's backing on up. He's at half health, but he can still fire some good shots. Katusha coming on in. Great shots on the Volks. Not a lot of kills, but it's going to take a while to heal them.
Of course, I didn't got any kills.
Yeah. But Panzer IV took a lot of hits, and actually, that got you some good veterancy, actually penetrating the Panzer IV.
Yeah. Getting the Katusha faster vet 2 is like your main priority to get the reload buff from the veterancy.
Yeah. But no,
Before's ready to shoot. No. You can pick some targets.
In chat, let me be very clear. I'm not saying the elephant is bad. I'm just saying, like, with what Olvadi and Soltami currently have at their disposal, it diminishes the effectiveness they could have if they didn't have those commanders. But great shots on the Pack 40 by Romanus on the T-70, pushing you back.
Escaped. Before is getting ready for a shot.
Oh, IL-2 coming on that MG!
IL-2. I don't know why I did that. That must be such a waste.
Yeah,
that
a little bit.
It's not the smartest use of my ammunition.
Yeah, but if the enemy was not paying attention, that could have been a good use as to killing support equipment. Because again, if you can knock out the support equipment, especially if they're not paying attention, that's a big blow, and hopefully you can penetrate their lines easier.
Yeah, so far I moved into the middle now. There's no point fighting in the compound. I won't get it anyways with the Austrian on the field. And I still don't have access to an AT gun because I'm bleeding so much manpower.
Yeah, you're definitely bleeding quite a bit. Also, yeah, no AT grenades. Lots of pack fire, but luckily the KV does take a lot of shots. Katusha coming in, actually both packs. He walked right into it. Nice D-crew. One's down. Can we get two? We got two for one.
Both AT guns, but I think we can't take advantage of it that way.
It's still going to be a decent drain on both Romanus' manpower, getting them operational. Yeah. And yeah, your T-70s moving on in.
Yeah, no, the T-70 is dead for sure. Because now I have the feeling I have to commit, which is not the smartest thing. You know, he will set up 18 guns.
Oh, you did decrew it again.
Yeah, that was not smart.
Yeah, maybe the IL-2 strike then would have been better.
Yeah, no. And before it misses.
Oh, come on. But I believe B4. I believe. All right, KV is currently engaging the Volk squad on the far side with actually one of your pioneers over there as well. Panzer IV and Stern pioneers are moving on up, maybe to assist.
I have to retreat my pioneer. Let's get to the wall. I'm getting finally an AT gun. Again, after like 5 minutes without one.
Luckily KV's taking shots and it's deflecting. Zis 3 moving in to push back the Panzer IV, even with the weakened KV there. You're taking mid. It's still, like, right now, yes, you guys are, like, the Soviets are currently down in terms of total VP. However, even though that is the case, army-wise, you're still pretty neck and neck with the Axis.
Yeah, I'm trying to play now. I know we are behind, so I know I have to play into ISU to have a shot against infantry. Because at the moment I'm not winning any infantry engagement. I'm just holding somehow with MGs in the Katyusha, but I know I can't do this forever.
Yeah. And again, you did push back both Grenadiers, so that will stop any offensive play by Romanus for at least another minute. And it does buy you some time. And luckily, your defensive play is on point. You have mortars, now you have AT, you have multiple MGs, and they do not have any sort of artillery. Until I just jinxed it, now Bissonnet is deploying a Stuka.
Yeah. I think, if I remember correctly, I was saying to Tommy, we are fine as long as I don't get artillery. Once they have artillery, holding a defensive line will be really, really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can also tell, Tommy as well, being like, hey, listen, use your B4, hit something. That'd be great.
Yeah, the B4 so far, 2 shots, no hits, but that's the magic of RNG guns. Sometimes it does everything and sometimes nothing.
Yep.
Austria is pushing up, but I have an AT gun in camo. I tried to get the snare off, but I still have no snares. I think that's the moment where I realized I don't have snares.
Yeah. Stuka comes in, doesn't wipe any of Soltami's forces, he's still fine. B4 also wildly off, is not able to hit any of the Grenadiers.
And elephant on the field?
Oh, we do? Oh, we do! Okay, that's bad.
Yeah, but we have no armor, so the elephant won't do much.
That's a fair point. The elephant's on the field being like, alright, I'm good, let's fight off all the Su-85s and T-34s. And to be fair, there's an Su-85 right now in development. But, like, overall, you don't have that. You have a mainly infantry force.
Now we have the 222 on the hunt for the Katyusha. And I saw it, no, I'm trying to run.
Oh, 222, run!
No!
KV's coming in to assist. B4's there, the body block.
And now Stuka dive up on the way for the B4. I'm still trying to save my Katyusha.
Run!
Yeah. The Katyusha will die. Oh, that hurts a lot.
That does.
And
Alright.
the 222 will even escape. Probably.
No mines? Oh, no mines. Oh, there is a snare though.
Yeah, but there's nothing to finish it off.
Yeah. Bit painful, but you are, you're close to your ISU 152. So Tommy still has gotten Su-85 to help with armor. Yeah, I would say this 3 easily can hit that off.
got dropped and did nothing, but okay. Now we have to focus to get some anti-armor on the field and to get some anti-infantry on the field so we can, or so the allies can hold the middle.
Yeah.
Better. But with the elephant on the field, it will be some hard work.
Some good wipes is what's needed.
Yeah, good wipes are needed.
Because right now, yeah, the Germans have slowly gained, while unfortunately they've taken you out slowly but surely. Now, let's see. So Tommy still has, and both yourself have good amount of vetted infantry, so you're not down there. Wait, Breakthrough's coming out in your position.
I have to delay the retreat till the artillery wears off. No hope
Run,
for
conscript!
Shells to drop. So the conscript lives to tell another tale, or to live another life. But the conscripts are moving up. I have to retreat the MG, and yeah, the Austria player will now get the position settled down in the middle.
Alright, so Stuka's coming in against Soltami. Conscript hit, wiped! Su-85 even hurt.
Yeah, 8 kills. Nice, close to with 1. Flamer trying to displace directly.
Yeah, conscript's going in to guard the flank. Artillery gets great shot on the Zis-3. On the Reckenwiffer. Oh, nice shot the KV. Actually takes it out. Can he finish it off?
Yeah, so now he can steal it? No. Stealing it would be nice.
Or killing it would be great, but... Alright, conscripts had to be forced back. Did he lose it? No, I don't think he did.
The ICU is on the field? No, the others have to pray and hope we get some crucial wipes.
Yeah. Look, but here's the thing. This thing is a good wiper. This thing is a damn good wiper. So if you're trying to take out enemy infantry, ISU 152 is a good thing to rely on.
Yeah, it's the way to go. Now the way to play against the elephant is you want to have like an AT wall in front of the ISU and use the ISU defensively, so it only can shoot like till the range where the middle VP is, to be able to have a defensive line to recover, because at the moment the allies are behind, so we need to recover our forces and such things. And if I play too aggressive, the game will be over, because once the ISU gets picked off, it's over.
I will say his pick of an Oswind was actually good, because that eliminates your recon. You just tried to deploy recon, unfortunately not able to do much, immediately shot down. It's like, okay, we're gonna need to do this old school and either send men in or recon flares, which I believe you still do have access to. Yeah, you do.
With the mortar?
Yep.
If my mortar is still alive, please.
And ISU 152 just popping infantry, almost so done. Barely any health after that shot.
Almost let this retreat might get wiped.
Stuka firing.
Stuka barrage on the way.
Stuka doesn't get any kills, but does weaken all the MGs down to a low amount of health. But you're still holding mid, and they're grouping up, which is a bad sign.
But ISU misses.
Yeah. Good flank on the Su-85 on the Panzer IV, hitting it. Vidos and Grenadier pushing on the right against your mortar. So good flank by Romanus. So in this situation, like right now it seems like you have enough for another IL-2 strike, but you know the enemy is at least paying attention enough to, the
idea now is to save up the ammo, get the Suicide T-34, ram it, and use the to kill the elephant.
A suicidal T-34. Man, where have I heard that before?
Yeah.
Maybe it's because the patch notes that are currently coming out are currently changing that.
Yeah, I'm glad they changed it. It's too strong. It's way too good to counter such high-cost units.
Yeah. But now it's just up to Veteran C1. You'll get the RAM ability now, so it's not completely gone.
They changed it again.
Oh, they did?
You get only access to RAM when the T-34 is below 50% health.
I like that.
So you can RAM. Yeah.
That's pretty fun. All right, but anyway, your infantry is currently taking mid. No, I'm sorry, not your infantry. Tommy's infantry is taking mid. Let's see. We have some guards and conscripts hanging right against a 222, which may be prepping a dive or doing recon, not sure.
Katyusha's on the field for Tommy, and I probably getting a T-34, yes.
Yep.
I'm even delaying my reinforcement for that.
Elephant got a great shot on the Su-85 trying to hit on its flank. Now he's primed to be ready to fight the KV, but misses. Come on, you can do better than that.
The elephant is really defensive so far. He could push up more because they have infantry advantage. It just can't overrun our AT guns. So the elephant has free reign.
You say that, and immediately I was like, oh, he's gonna get a, oh, well, there's the infantry mid.
And the King Tiger's on the field.
Yeah, King Tiger's now on the front, so they have a very good tank against infantry now.
Yeah, they have now a really decent army composition on the field with King Tiger and Elephant on the field. ISU is getting some pot shots into the infantry. Elephant is moving up to get shots on the ISU, but it's in range.
No, right now it's doing pretty well. T-34.
T-34 is in position.
Oh, great shot. Can we make some plays, conscripts? Can we make some plays? Pick off that Grenadier squad. What? You can do it?
Nah.
One.
I'm hoping.
No.
But he will escape. No, I got suppressed.
Once again, another battle for mid. Also, Don taking
now
a
I'm
lot of hits.
going on the ramp. I'm trying my best. Mark target is on. Ramp is... But I set the ramp too late. I think you will just drive away. Yes.
There's a lot of infantry, though, still in that. Come on, get something good. Oh, that... I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, L2 bomb strike just need to be a little faster.
Yeah, I made the mistake going first mark target and then the ICU bombs. I should have IL2 bombs. I had IL2 bombs and then mark target.
Yeah.
I hoped for engine damage on the elephant.
Well, at the very least,
armor piercing rounds on the ICU.
At the very least, you caused such a cluster with that bomb. And actually contusioning the area too. So again, good follow-up action. They're trying to repair it, and they're just like freaking out. Like, okay, move back, move the infantry, do this. That the mortars got KO'd. The King Tiger's half dead.
Completely destroyed.
Yeah.
Oswald gets some shots from the ICU. Can I get the Oswald? No.
Yeah, you have armor piercing on, but I think he'll switch over to high explosive. Just be a mount of grenadiers right there. It's like perfect target. Yeah.
So far.
But even though you didn't get that many kills, I still think that overall it did enough to cause... Oh, missed shot, unfortunately. The barrel took it.
The barrel took it.
The barrels protected it, but I still think you did enough. Oh, good shot on the retreat of all those grenadiers.
And so far we are doing really well. I have now stabilized around the middle. We are still not like ahead. We are still a little bit behind, but now we are stabilized. New B4 opened up. 3 kills with the first shot.
Stuka getting a number of shots against the MG line. It's on out to veteran C2 with 26 kills. And the heavy tanks have been healed and now moving back up with recon overhead to try to find targets for it.
Yeah, but the B4 will get dropped immediately, probably. But yes.
Where?
And breakthrough artillery in the middle again. And I'm not reacting.
Oh, it's alive! B4 is still alive.
Then he didn't set it properly. Okay.
He aimed a little bit to
you
the left.
You don't see that often that the B4 survives the dive bomb.
Yeah. It looks like you took some hits from that breakthrough. Your forces are pulling on back. Yeah. But luckily, Tommy's still on the left, and his armor's still in good position. Also, like the amount of mines he's placed, so if there's a charge, he's at least set. He's okay to hold that sector, at least for right now. Meanwhile, we got... Oh my god, that line of grenadiers is so annoying, but luckily your ICU 52 is right there to help. Immediately retreats.
Tommy's doing a really great job securing the flank, so the ISU can go some shots into the middle.
Your AT gun got revealed by the grenadiers. Now they're being pushed back. MG at least gets grenadiers very low on health, but will manage to escape unless the ISU-152 can finish it, but looks like not the case. Great shot though on the Volk squad, though it looks like the King is pushing on the Su-85 and the Zis-3. Slightly happens. Oh wait, able to fire.
Okay, TS to fall back. Werfer fire into the middle, probably on my MG.
Not too much damage though. It's a bit farther back. Again, Panzerwerfer does better when it's closer. With that spread.
To use the close range barrage.
All right, another Stuka bomb.
From Tommy.
Right, top of the MG. Couple models, no deaths. For the squad, I mean. Oh, good hit with the B4 right on top of the King Tiger. Again, recruit.
Yeah, but we have nothing to finish it off, sadly.
That's at least an area you are denying the enemy the ability to bring it up. just the idea of, and again, this actually, again, big thing in World War II. The fact you have a big battleship doesn't mean anything if you can't use it because of constant repairs. That's what the, yeah.
Yeah, that's true, but sadly repair doesn't cost any resources, so it's just a temporary victory.
Yeah, you're right, it's a temp. But right now, conscripts diving on the Panzer IV. Veteran C3 does get the nade. Maybe a dive? No, the Su-85 is too weak, and same thing with the KV.
But we have sadly nothing to dive.
Yep. Katusha right now hitting the pack line.
I have to fall back.
Yeah, big battle in mid. Lots of good grenades going off. B4 as well hitting. Pack's taking a lot of hits. Your Zis actually hitting the elephant. Oh, good squad wipe on that German squad from the Katusha. And just barely, infantry does hold on to mid.
I have a new Suicide T-34 up my sleeve.
Yeah, but your ISU-152 is down to about a third of health. And the elephant looks like is starting to get a little more ballsy, advancing. Great shot on your tank. It does have a scope on, so it can't see pretty far. But it can't see that far, and your ISU-152 will pull on back.
I'm
Wait!
Again.
Oh my god, perfect timing as a Panzerwerfer right there!
Let's see if I realize that.
Nope, just going for the ram.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
IO2 coming on in.
And nothing.
No. I think what's going on is this map is so long as well that, B4 does a little bit though. It's so long that it takes a bit of time for it to come in from that back area.
Yeah, and they didn't place the plane right. So I think at that time, the second Suicide T-34 was a waste. Double Su-85, play defensively, be able to shield your ISU, have and don't be so.
Oh,
Su-85 is also not that. And he's not going for a dive again.
Yeah, I was complimenting him. I was complimenting so much, saying good job on the mines, but he didn't put the mine on the biggest area. Wait, did you just drive through the KV? Okay, at least it's dead.
Yeah, but still,
Stuka's coming in.
Katyushas for one. One Su-85 gets picked up.
Yeah, that
before gets dropped again.
One mine right there could have really helped.
We now stand at 300 points.
Yeah, just because now because of like going along that area. Oh, anyway, a bunch of grenadiers now pushing. Your ISU-152 is high explosive, so it could try to hold him back.
Yeah, I'm trying my best.
Oh, good shot. 19 kills so far. King Tiger's only 8. Stuka's at 41 right now. Maybe more.
Well, Katyusha.
I'm watching it. KV trying to hit the Stuka, but I'm kind of watching all over the place. KV Vet 3 taking a lot of hit, but pulling on back just in nick of time. Luckily,
I'm trying to get some shots onto the elephant with the Su-85. Tommy, meanwhile, is trying to displace the Raketa with the Zis barrage back.
Yeah, the problem is that Panzer
trying
IV
to get back on the map somehow.
Panzer IV just hits that building again. Mines on the left side of that building because again, Bissonette realizes how vital that is. Right on top of your position, though, we have breakthrough about to come on in. That is a very bad position for you to be in. Luckily, realizing the situation, you are pulling back in the nick of time, so no armor is going to take any hits. Infantry is as well in a decent position.
Yes. It's really now important that I keep my armor alive and Tommy as well.
I love that KV just firing through the building at the Obersoldaten. Like, screw your elephant, I'll fire through it.
I think that's only also you can only shoot in one direction through the building. It's not that a great building.
Still, it's something. Up, here comes the Panzerwerfer shot again. On your MG. suppression, no kills, not even a model.
Yeah, not even that much health damage. Too much long range.
For Cat Whippers.
Probably get picked through.
Oh yes! Finally, that Panzer IV gets hit by a mine.
It's the mine. Get.
But there's too much fire. They can't finish it off.
Oh, he should commit.
Well, he's committing right now. The KV. Bet 3, but unfortunately.
One shot. Oh no, he got hit by something.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
He doesn't have the B4 as well to come in and really do damage or anything. Yeah, Panzer IV, although crippled and so close to dying, does manage to get out of there in the nick of time.
Elephant gets some shots from the ISU and the S385.
Yeah.
Elephant has to be careful, has to fall back, but sadly nothing to finish it off. Again.
Yep. And you've taken a lot of manpower losses overall.
Yeah, I'm bleeding heavily this game. Because I have so many support weapons, I get like focused by most part of the artillery, and that's so much manpower bleed.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I missed it. The Ocwieja did perish under fire. Is this gun hitting the King Tiger from the side? S285 as well coming on in. King Tiger taking a lot of good hits from the Soviets. Bring it very low in health, but does manage to get out of there in the nick of time. All right, at the very least, I'll give credit where credit's due. Both you and Tommy have done a good job at wearing down the total VP points.
Yeah, we are trying our best. I get a second S385 because I realize AT guns will get decreased all the time and will just bleed. I have to somehow get anti-tank on other tanks.
Oh, but MG gets annihilated.
Yeah,
ISU 5-2 now under fire.
Has to fall back.
Plane crash, but luckily didn't hit any of your forces. Oh, great Zis barrage right on top of Sudan. Almost killing it. Now some Soviet armor looking against that Panzer IV, but it's Vet 4. That thing is gonna be a heck of a hassle to take down. And again, no mines on the left here.
Yeah, the problem is that, on the left.
Yeah, in case anyone's wondering why. Telemines right here.
Now the 2-2 is dead, you don't want to see
Oh!
anything over there.
Main gun has been knocked out.
Destroyed.
Get out! Yep. We lost our AT guns. The Elephant really has nothing to worry about infantry AT.
It's like on the shooting range currently for the Elephant.
Luckily, good Katusha coming out on the Rakan Whippers, pushing both of them back. Oh, there's actually 3. Oh my god.
Triple Raket.
Well, one's dead, other one's about to die, and the Vet 2-1 is bouncing every shot, so it's all good.
It's not really looking good for allies.
No,
I have
no.
lost basically all my support weapons. I'm like, no, I have one last shot. I have to kill the Elephant, otherwise the game will be over soon. Because I can't shield my tanks now. And I don't have enough resources to get like my tools up and running again.
So coming in again, we got recon overflight.
Stuka has 53 kills.
At the very least, with the Ocwieja dead, you guys don't have to worry about the recon being shot down. So you guys are able to identify key targets. The problem is, again, Romanus is keeping the Panzerwerfers close to his base so that way airstrikes can't get him.
Romanus is also placing a lot of termites.
By the way, ISU 5-2, Vet 3, 34 kills. Very nice to see.
Elephant is getting ready for shooting from my ISU.
It is very close right now. It's absolutely very close. And it looks like a good... Actually, you have double S25 and ISU 5-2. Switching over to armor piercing. I understand why you think this is like the final big push. But the Rakan Whippers are coming in the nick of time. That Katusha is going to be needed to neutralize that threat.
T-34 is going in again. I hope that I can get the Elephant.
Come on. Oh, side. Does hit it. Shell shocked. But I think it's a little late.
Yeah,
oh, wait.
Late already.
You called it really far in the back.
Yeah, but it was way too
Oh, wait, teller mine's right there. Come on, detonate it. Oh,
Nothing.
If we would detonate the teller mine on it, that would have been great. Breakthrough's being called down on your armor, though. Elephant's advancing, my lord. 3 Soviet pieces of armor, though, engaging it. Although the smoke is currently blocking sight.
I mark target to be at least more reliable to penetrate the elephant.
Yeah, double packs, though, are moving on in. ICM 5-2 doing a bit of side drifting.
But no, the Axis armor is pushing up and I have nothing to shield.
Yeah.
Can be a lot of that armor now, if he commits.
No, right now, you guys are in the mid-60s, Axis are in the mid-90s, so... Oh, ISU 152 goes down.
That was really bad micro, and that's probably the game. Yeah, and we drop.
Alright, and a surrender. Again... actually, Johnny brings up, the Soviet mark target does not increase penetration chance, it increases damage done to target.
Yeah, true. It's true. No.
But again, combine that with an IL-2 bomb strike, that's more damage. So that's why that's why the Soviet player would do that, to increase the damage to make sure it dies. So long as it hits, it did not. But anyway, let's look at the after action report, everyone, to see how each side did. By the way, I want to give a shout out to the player who submitted this. Anyway, thank you so very much to I believe Romanis for submitting this replay. Very kind of you, good sir. And again, bringing up the fact damage-wise, he got more damage on his side. Kills-wise, it was actually Bizanet. They got more kills. On the Soviet side, Sultami actually got more damage and kills comparatively, compared to Olvadi. But still, really good game, all things considered. A very tight game. Unfortunately, Olvadi, your deep T-34 strikes weren't able to finish them off. I feel like if one of them would have, it would have changed things. But unfortunately, luck was not on your side.
Well, I was too stubborn to realize that I have to get another idea to kill the elephant. I just throw out so much manpower and fuel to get something done, which never happened.
Yeah. Honestly, although I think you had a good approach. And I say this because of the fact that your T-34 dives were effective in terms of they were able to get to the enemy. So, theoretically, if you were able to dive that and you were able to do so and get through their lines, maybe knocking out the Panzerwerfers and the Stuka like they did with your Katyushas could have been a more...
I think if we have knocked out artillery, that would be more useful for us.
Yeah, because when you had infantry with your AT and your conscripts, you guys were dominating them consistently. Even though they had like Vet 3 Grenadiers, overall, you guys did a really good job at controlling the point of the map to where you were able to hold out for so long, even though they had some really good units. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot. If you want to check out previous content, video links will be above, including my Patreon link, which again, many people support, including Aphyria, Milam, Joey G240, Samuel McKinney, Seth Kuipers, Anton, Bishara, PyroShark, Ace, Fall of Man, Jakub, Ocwieja, to round it out. Thank you guys so much for your incredible support. If you want to be a patron, you can join. Otherwise, thank you to my current patrons. You guys rock and help me do what I do best. Anyway, this has been Greyshot17, and I'll see all of you next time.